Assalamu alaikum. Today's statement is titled Important Announcement from Imam Mahdi about the people of the Cave and Ar-Raqeem, Jesus son of Mary, peace be upon them. The statement was written by the awaited Imam Mahdi Nasser Mohammed Al-Yamani on the 2nd of October 2012 and it will be recited to you by one of his supporters. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, and peace and blessings on my grandfather from generations, Mohammed, and upon all pure supporters, and among them Ahmad al-Wastabi and Usama al-Yamani, who are loved by the Imam Mahdi Nasser Muhammad al-Yamani, as they are the last ones we appointed to reach an agreement with the people of Uqmur village. What good men these two are! They don't fear the blame of any blamer in the way of Allah, but they did not convince all parties. Some of them say, tell the Imam Nasser Muhammad to come to show us the way to the road to the cave, but their only goal is to determine the exact location of the cave and then create a fake problem among themselves to get rid of the messengers of Imam Nasser Muhammad al-Yamani and then dig in the archaeological area near the cave in search of treasures, and that is all they seek. They heard Saleh without right because of his guests, the messengers of Imam Mahdi. Saleh was hiding that from them so that they did not think that he does not want them to be his guests. I say, my dear Ahmad al-Wastabi and Usama al-Yamani, good men you are. You've done everything in your power. I've met Saleh, and with me was Abu Saif, the man who entered to the Ark of Tranquility years ago, and he even opened the coffin and found the giant man lying down in that coffin, and he thought that the man was awake, but he was in hibernate sleep. So he ran away out of the cave, but then the thought of mummification hit his mind and he thought that perhaps the man is mummified, so he returned to the cave and opened the coffin again and looked to the man's face, who looked as if he was about to talk to him because his eyes were open. He looked at him, no doubt there was no atrophy in his body, and he did not look mummified. So he feared that he might be jinn and did not want to wake him up from his sleep. So he calmly put back the upper cover of the coffin and looked around him in the dome of the mosque. And he saw a stone gate in the wall, and there was an opening in the door. From far, he used a torch while he was still beside the coffin. The light entered the opening into a dark entrance. Then he knew that the stone gate is a part of something valuable. And then he thought, perhaps this is the king that is in the coffin, while in that dark place are his treasures. And then started walking toward the door of the wall, and 3 steps before he reached it, his feet were stiff by the power of Allah, and he could not move. He could not advance 1 step towards the door of the wall. That is mercy from Allah, because if he had opened the door, he would have seen the people of the cave and their dog extending its front legs, and his mind would have gone. Abu Saif felt great fright, although he is a quite tough and brave man, and then he left the cave and never looked back. O my people, our attempts to send messengers from the Ansar to the companions of the cave is to film them to the world, but the time for them to wake up is after the torment planet passes. We want to do that only because we're careful to save Muslims so that they may believe, but there are obstacles preventing the messengers of the Imam Mahdi from reaching and filming the companions of the cave and Ar-Raqeem, Isa son of Mary, peace be upon them all, and to Allah we all return. And the age of dialogue before the appearance is about to end. In Allah is our trust, best helper, best protector. Your brother, Imam Nasser Muhammad Al-Yamani. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.